Good afternoon and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school basketball. Today, the Kime Company, TMK Valley Propane, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency presents coverage from the Play for Bray Conotton Valley Classic Basketball Showcase. Today's game is also brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison, Wood Electric, the Cush Financial Group, Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio, and First Federal Community Bank. Now let's head to the Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio for the best coverage of high school basketball with Big Z Sports.
Welcome in to the Conotton Valley Classic live from Bowerston as we've got a full day of basketball ahead of you. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas, your broadcast crew live here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel as we will have game number one, the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets and the Rittman Lady Indians. Shannon, going to be a fun showdown. Both these teams not off to the starts that they would have liked this season, but somebody's going to get a big win here, especially a big win when you consider we're on the second half now of the year. Got to get that momentum rolling right before tournament time.
Yeah, both teams come in here. They're struggling a little bit this year, and they got to find a way to get a win. And you don't have to come in and look like you're out opponent. It's not like you're coming in and you're facing a Highland team or a Tusky Valley team. You're going to go against an opponent that's on the same level as you are right now, and you both have the opportunity to put on a great show and build on your season, and one of you is going to come out of here with a win.
They will. As we roll along quickly in our Wood Electric pregame show, we're going to be checking in with head coach Eric Liggett of the Conotton Valley Rockets. Coming up, brought to you by Jeff Wallach, LLC.
At Kent State Tuscarawas, you create your own success. Choose from over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees, including animation game design, information technology, early childhood education, engineering technology, business management, nursing, and vet tech. Our tuition is low, our professors are excellent, and we deliver a high-quality academic experience. Stay close to home. Spend less. Prepare for your future today at Kent State Tuscarawas. You belong here.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show live from Bowerston as game number one of the Conotton Valley Classic coming up here in just a few minutes as it has the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets taking on Rittman. We will go courtside with the coach, brought to you by Jeff Wallach, LLC. Head coach Eric Liggett for the Conotton Valley Rockets. Coach, happy to be here. Always a fantastic event and gives a different look for your teams, maybe against an opponent you wouldn't necessarily normally have.
Absolutely. It's good for the community. It's good for our teams.
Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show live from Bowerston. Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show live from Bowerston as game number one of the Conotton Valley Classic coming up here in just a few minutes as it has the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets taking on Rittman. We will go courtside with the coach, brought to you by Jeff Wallach, LLC. Head coach Eric Liggett for the Conotton Valley Rockets. Coach, happy to be here. Always a fantastic event and gives a different look for your teams, maybe against an opponent you wouldn't necessarily normally have.
Absolutely. It's good for the community. It's good for our teams. They kind of see other teams other than the normal in our conference and stuff like that. So it's definitely good for everybody.
Now, it's been a bit of a struggle for the Rockets so far this season, but I know that there's been plenty of things you guys have been building on. What's been some of the stuff that you've been focusing on the most so far?
Just coming together as a team, playing as one unit instead of individuals. Our hustle has gotten much better over past couple games here, so we've been really harping on hustle and rebounding, and if we do that, then we stay competitive.
Now, with that hustle in mind, that's so often is what will create those offensive looks. I mean, especially for a team that might have had some early season struggles, those hustle plays are end up with making a huge difference. Has there been some of those teaching moments that you can look back on that the girls are starting to realize that?
Yes. Especially we play some of them teams that get on the floor and really hustle after loose balls and they cut hard to the rim and stuff like that. And it's definitely teaching moments when you can go back and film and we can look at that and go, hey, we need to follow suit here and definitely do exactly what they're doing. And it's amazing how quickly we can kind of see that and then mimic it maybe next game or even practice and stuff like that.
Now, your first year here at the helm, what is one of the biggest things that you've learned so far in this short time that you've been at the head of the Conotton Valley girls team?
Patience. When I did coach boys, they were. I didn't have as much patience as I do with these girls, and it's really come around to where me as a coach has just got a lot more patient, and it's. I think the players have responded to that instead of just, not having as much patience in the past.
And finally for you, Coach, looking across the court at Rittman today, I know you guys are hungry for your first win this year. Tell me a little bit about what you guys have been talking about with this matchup.
Once. Just a matter of to go out there and get it and want it and to hustle, and it's just not going to be given to you. Mm-hmm. So we just need to go out there and do, the hustle plays that we talked about earlier and, rebounding. And if we do the small things, then everything else will come together.
Appreciate your time, Coach, and good luck to the Rockets.
Thank you, sir.
Head coach Eric Liggett for the Conotton Valley Rockets, brought to you by Jeff Wallach LLC. Stay tuned. The tip-off on the opening game for the Conotton Valley Classic is on the way in Bowerston.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Wrapping up your first Wood Electric pregame show as to the Needenthal and Company keys to the game for the visiting Rittman Lady Indians, Shannon.
Yeah, I think Rittman's got to kind of control the tempo right here, maybe pressure Conotton Valley a little bit, make sure you get all the rebounds.
Absolutely. As we'll move on to the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets on their first possession, what do you see as their keys to the game, Shannon?
They got to be good on their shot selection. Make sure you take good shots, and they got to play some tough defense to try to create some turnovers.
There's a trap in the corner as 6 is picked up and wisely throws it off the Rittman player out of bounds. We'll get your starting lineups now for the Rittman Indians. Starting things off for them, Javi Baltzley, number 1, number 5, River Ramsier, number 10, Lily Kindle, number 11, Carly Frame, and number 21, Lily Hollowell. We'll get to the Conotton Valley Rockets as they take over on offense. Whistles and a tie-up and a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor Rittman. Shannon, the starters for Conotton Valley, brought to you by PAC Drilling.
Number 0, Leah Haney. Number 2, Isabella Higgins. Number 4, Isabella Andrews. Number 12, Delilah Williams, and number 25, Maggie Six.
So the Rittman Indians will set up their offense on the initial jump ball as working it around towards the left side, nearly thrown away, but Ramsier runs it down. Baltzley has it at the top of the key, fires right side to Kindle. Work it into the corner now. There's a dribble drive by Carly Frame. Frame has to work it back out. Good denial defense there by the Rockets. Now into the corner, it will be Frame. She'll try to drive and step into the mid-range floater. Not going to go. Battle for the board. It's hauled in by the Rittman Indians, and it's swatted from behind. Hollowell has it. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, Delilah Williams.
Yeah, she did a nice job getting that first rebound. Just put it back up off the glass a little too hard.
Dribble drive there as it'll bounce into the hands of 6, who now goes up high to Higgins. Bella Higgins, senior, kicks to the right side. Williams steps into a three-point bomb, and it's good. As it will be Conotton Valley who opens up with the 3-0 lead with the assist to Higgins.
Yeah, nice job by Delilah right there. She kind of got squared up and got her feet set, and it made it look easy.
Rittman will work right to left as a drive now for Ramsier. She'll drop it down low, punched away by Williams out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indians. Good heads-up defensive play.
Yeah, it looked like a volleyball move right there. She was able to swat that one out of bounds.
Baltzley to inbound now for Rittman. The opening game of the Conotton Valley Classic. All 4 games will be broadcasting live here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel as from the corner, Baltzley steps into a 3-point bomb.
Yeah, that was kind of looked like a little line drive right there. She got it to fall.
Backcourt pressure, whistles, and a foul called in the backcourt as they had a triple team on Leah Haney back there, but whistles and a foul.
Yeah, and her coach is explaining to her, we had a triple team. You're supposed to come over and slide your feet towards the sideline and stand there tall, but she slid over and then reached in with her hands and gets called for the foul.
Got to keep those feet moving. 3-3 ball game in the opening period of the opening game. Coming up later on, it will be Lindsley taking on Riverview today. We'll also have Garraway and Coshocton high school boys basketball. Then the Conotton Valley boys turn as they will be the nightcap as they will be taking on Southern. That one goes out of bounds off the hands of Andrews. A turnover for the Rockets.
Yeah, just a little high on it right there. She wasn't able to get her hands on it as it floats out of bounds.
Baltzley will bring it up. 5'6" junior guard will run point. Kicks right side to Kindle as they work high. Usually have 2 players down in the paint and 3 out on the arc as they just try to keep that ball moving. There's a drive for Frame. Baseline won't go. Gets her own offensive board. Throws it out. 3-point shot. Not going to fall. 6 rips down the rebound for the Rockets. Tie up at a jump ball. It goes Conotton Valley way.
Yeah, right now we've already had 2 jump balls in this first quarter, and the girls are scrapping. They're just trying to get in there and fight to rip it away, and the referees are stopping it.
Conotton Valley looking for their first win on the year. Rittman looking for their third. As right down Broadway's Haney, nice find to 6, who throws it up, and she got fouled from behind. She'll be going to the line for 2.
Yeah, looked like Ramser got it from behind right there.
To the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. If you have not done so, get subscribed to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. And it looks like Ramsier might be taking an early seat here, Shannon. We're only 2.5 minutes gone in the first, and that's her second foul.
Yeah, right now her coach is letting her play. He's probably telling her just play through it.
6 readies herself. Her first attempt from the free throw line rolls and will go in. Now it looks like they will sub out Ramsier as Kelsey Hollowell will come in for her. Baltzley will sit or shift her position as Olivia Rufner comes into the game for the Indians. 6, a couple of dribbles. Readies herself, spins it. And her attempt on the second attempt is good, so a 2-for-2 trip gives the Rockets the 5-3 lead. In the right corner, Rufner, they work it around to the left side to Frame. Frame's going to try to drive on 6 baseline, now works it back out. Baltzley steps into an open 3-point shot, and it's good. Javi Baltzley now has 6 points.
Yeah, and she's got 2 from deep right there, so the Rockets are going to have to make an adjustment. Somebody's going to have to get out there and put their hands in her face.
Conotton Valley breaks it through the pressure, pushed up the court to the right side. Mid-range jumper going to be right through as a nice job by Andrews, who fired it in from distance. Assist to Cecilia Adam, who's come onto the court for the Rockets. Nice looking shot for Andrews. That one was way up there.
You know, and I thought Andrews would maybe drive towards the hoop right there, but that was her sweet spot, and she took it off the pass and drains it.
Right side, 3-point shot on the other side, not going to go. Hustle rebound attempt there, and it's going to be hauled in by Rufner, giving her team another chance. Rufner dribbles into the double team. Baltzley picked up her dribble, denied on the inside. Delilah Williams with the steal, who got the swipe. Pushing it up the court. Williams on the right block, hops in the lane for 2. Nice job by Leah Haney to keep her head up and get the assist as Delilah Williams now has 5. Williams rejects it again. 6 hits the deck. She'll get the board, or she'll get the steal as she'll push it into the hands of Haney. Haney now looking to go for coast to coast. Lost the handle out of bounds, but it was swatted from behind by Hollowell.
Yeah, she just kind of got dribbling the ball kind of high right there, and Hollowell come in there and poked it out, but probably a good thing because she had a defender right in front of her who would have made her alter her shot.
Williams to inbound. One of these seniors on this Conotton Valley squad done a little bit of everything for this Rockets basketball team. She's doubled, tries to pass through it. It's knocked away, but it's picked up by Adam. Now she'll pass it out. Andrews steps into a long shot from the mid-range. It was too hard off the backboard, no good. Rebound for Rufner. Rufner on the right side. Gets a screen out high. 9-6, halfway gone through this first quarter. Hollowell picks up her dribble and has to pass it back out. Frame looks for room, hop step in the lane, a little too strong. Rebound into the hands of Frame, who will run down her own offensive board, and then it's thrown away the other way. It'll go to the Conotton Valley Rockets.
Yeah, like I said, she chased down her own rebound right there, but then went to pass it out and threw it out of bounds. The Rockets right now, they got to get a little more physical on the boards. They're kind of just standing around watching the ball come off of the rim, and Rittman's beating them to the rebounds.
Adam will take a breather as Higgins checks back into the game. Up the court, Haney pushes it into the corner. 6 has it, nearly had Andrew underneath, or Adam underneath. 6 goes up with the shot, but she's fouled. She'll step to the line for 2 again.
Well, she's already 2 from the foul line, so that's the one you want there.
Third team foul on the Indians here with 3.5 to go in the first. Letting you know, it's a big event going on here from Conotton Valley. This Conotton Valley Classic has grown quite a bit over the past few years since its first introduction when the Rocket Center was completed. And now, Shannon, they do it in the memory of the late Braylon Novak, Conotton Valley student out here.
Yeah, and it's a great thing they do out here to honor that young man. And, we've been here every year with it, and we're happy to get invited back every year.
I don't know about you, but I walked in here, and, of course, they had a nice picture of Braylon when you walk in on the video board, and brings a smile to your face for sure. 6 ready for her next one. She's a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line in the first. Those are 4 big points. Now up the court with pace. They're pushing the pace as they go down to Hollowell. She's cut off, kicks it out. Mid-range shot just inside the three-point line is going to go long as Delilah Williams will run down the rebound. Pressure defense from Rittman. Here comes Haney, dribbles right through the contact. Haney works to the left side and goes right into the teeth of the defense, whistles, and a foul.
Yeah, Williams, she kind of got hit out there. And then dribbles on down the court and takes another shot.
Lily Hollowell will come in for Olivia Rufner. And Carly Frame will sit. Bring back in Lily Kindle for Rittman. Williams inbound to Higgins. Works with her right. Higgins gets a screen out high, looking for a driving lane. Instead works at middle. Williams in the paint, double-teamed immediately. Haney with the drive. Pull up, shot no good, as we'll have a Rittman player hit the deck in Hollowell, who might be the one who gets called for that foul.
Yeah, I believe she's going to get called for the foul right there. She tried to step. No, she didn't.
Nope, they are going to say, well, I thought he said number 12, but there is, number 21.
21.
Grace. It is Grace Hovest. First shot rattles off front iron, no good for Haney. 6 will check out. First time in the game for Aurora Miller now for the Rockets. You have the seniors in 6, Williams and Higgins. An assortment of juniors, sophomores, a single sophomore, and 2 freshmen on this Rockets team as the next one was up and good for Haney. Whistles and a travel called as Conotton Valley's tight defense on Rittman caused him to walk.
Yeah, just caught the ball and kind of wasn't looking where he was going, and just took a step trying to figure out what to do with it.
So Rockets team, as we've mentioned, hungry for their first win of the year. Credit where credit's due for this Rockets team, though. They've been playing some real tough competition as Delilah Williams buries it from deep. Higgins with her second assist.
Williams is a former McInturf Early Player of the Game on the softball field. She's looking for one on the basketball court today.
Nice defense on the other end as Andrews got all over the ball handler there in Kindle for Rittman. Goes out of bounds off of her hand, so it'll stay with the Indians. Back to my point of winless on the season, but look at some of the IVC teams that they have to take on, Shannon. It'll build you for some tough out-of-conference matchups as the shot there's not going to fall for Baltzley. Offensive board for Hovest. Now a cross-court pass knocked away, still rattled loose, and it looks like it's going to be Higgins who grabs it. Tie-up jump ball. It'll be Rittman ball.
Yeah, the ball, they got their hand on it for a split second, and the whistle gets blowed. So, the officials called jump ball, and the Conotton Valley got out. They said it was staying with Rittman.
I guess they did not have the arrow switched. Well, now it will go to Rittman's hand. Shot comes up short. Next one will be right there as the offensive board for Frame, and she'll put it in for 2. Might have actually been tipped on the initial shot from Rufner. Backcourt pressure from Rittman again. Haney going to try to dribble through it. She's doubled, goes off to Williams, pushes it up the court. Higgins has to wrestle it away from the defender. Kicks into the left side. Mid-range jumper a little bit long. Battle for the board. Miller grabs the offensive board, goes out to Williams. Now whistles in a travel. Williams kind of hop-step to her left before she started dribbling.
Yeah, Williams was looking to take that three-point shot right there, and at the last second the defense collapsed, and she took a step to try to throw the ball to her teammate and got called for the travel.
Officials meeting with the scorekeepers here now, and I'm not entirely sure what the question would be. Is it with the jump ball arrow, Shannon?
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're questioning the jump ball arrow.
As they'll be trying to sort that one out.
And we know from talking with the officials before game, they got a pretty good memory of what happens during the game. They can bring you up every aspect of their game last night.
And that's what they're doing is they'll talk with the scorekeeper now with the book. We'll go ahead and take a Cush Financial Group timeout. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
In basketball, a game can be won or lost with the right call. Real estate is no different. Hi, this is Gian McInturf, and when it's time to buy or sell a home, the right call is to McInturf Realty. For over 30 years, our team has delivered results, making us your trusted local real estate choice. We're grateful for your continued support and are ready to help you make the right moves in real estate. Visit us online at McInturfRealty.net. Make the call to McInturf Realty.
Back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. Rittman on offense, quickly down the court. Mid-range shot, no good. Offensive board for Frame, who battles through the contact, and an and one as Carly Frame has 4 rebounds, 2 of them offensively, and now she's got the chance for the old-fashioned 3.
Yeah, this is going to be a game of runs right here, and right now Rittman's the one on a run. They're cutting into that big lead that Conotton Valley had, so Conotton Valley's got to find a way to slow down the Rittman Indians.
Frame, a 5'8" junior forward, as she'll step into her free throw attempt, and it will go through. Now 15-11. Backcourt pressure, backcourt press defense again. On the trap, Williams has it knocked away from her. There's going to be the shot, and no good, but Higgins is going to get whistled for the foul, and it's Frame again.
Yeah, they did a nice job getting the ball inbounds because it was taking a little bit long, but then they tried to hurry up and get it back to Williams right there, and the Rittman Indians come up with a steal.
Frame 1 for 1 from the free throw line, now 1 for 2 as her first one comes up short. Adam comes into the game for Higgins. Now with her second foul, she'll take a seat. Next one will roll through for Frame. She's got 5. Baltzley and Frame doing all the scoring thus far for Rittman. Now with numbers, here comes Conotton Valley as they break the pressure. Adam passes back out. Williams on the transition, 3, and it's good. Delilah Williams has 11.
And she's 3 for 3 from the three-point line.
Second assist for Adams. Down the court, stolen away by Haney. Haney on the left block. Not going to fall, but she got whistles as Baltzley's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, Baltzley just kind of went in there and kind of bodied her a little bit as it was going up and gets called for the foul, but that's only her first foul.
So to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. First one clangs in and out. Haney ready again, a couple of dribbles. Next one off back iron, no good. Battle for the board, Hollowell, nice box out on Williams. Frame will run the point, throws it down to Baltzley, cut off on the baseline. Yeah. Back out to Frame.
Nice job by 6 to get down there and cover her.
Baltzley steps into a 3, and it's going to come up short. Offensive board there for Rittman, thrown off of the Conotton Valley player in Andrews.
Yeah, nice job by Kendall right there. She got that rebound as she was like one-footed falling out of bounds, and she was smart enough to throw it off the defender.
Inbound play to Kendall. She'll work it high to Hollowell. Left side, Baltzley in the high elbow. Doubled. They go down. Frame on the baseline shot. Not going to fall. Battle for the board. Knocked around. Hauled in by Rittman. Loose again. Baltzley's going to come up with it. A lot of second chance opportunities for the Indians. They'll throw it baseline to Frame. Frame with another mid-range shot. Not going to fall. There's the next shot as it's going to go over the backboard. It was hauled in by Hollowell. No whistle, though. Next shot's not going to fall. Still loose ball. On the deck is Hollowell, as well as 2 Conotton Valley players' whistles and a timeout. It'll be brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. Big Z Sports is back after this.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales. And once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. It will be Conotton Valley ball as a turnover there for Rittman on the inbound. First time into the game for Conotton Valley, Layla Kuhn, the junior. 6 will have it in the backcourt, nearly poked away. More pressure from Rittman. Haney dribbles right through it. Now a 4-on-1 opportunity. Haney stops, pops back out. Kuhn couldn't hold on to it. Frame's going to grab the steal, whistles, and that's the end of the first quarter. 18-12, Conotton Valley leads. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Rittman ball starting off this second quarter. Long three-point shot for Frame won't go. Haney with the rebound, and she is fouled on the transition for Conotton Valley. Shannon, it's a 6-point ball game, and much of the reason why it is as close as it is right now, Rittman crashing the boards a heck of a lot more than Conotton Valley.
Yeah, they're getting so many more opportunities on the offensive side with their shots, and then they're able to make one here and there, and that's keeping them close.
Haney, the freshman, kicks out to Williams. Why not? It was already 3 for 3. Didn't go from distance. 6 grabs the rebound. Whistles in a tie-up. She's trying to get through it. Now we're going to have the whistles, and it should be a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Rockets.
Yeah, 6, she was able to get the ball from the first defender, but when she spun the other way, there was a Rittman girl standing there waiting on her.
Inbound play taken away by Frame. Her second steal. Carly Frame up the court for the Indians. She's got tied for the team lead with 6 points. Frame has it. Now she'll work it outside to Ramseer. Ramseer drops it off to Hollowell. Cross-court pass over the head of the intended target in Kindle. Another Indians turnover.
Yeah, that's just one of those passes right there. She just kind of threw it too hard. She was wide open over there. She could have just did a little easy bounce pass or a little chest pass over there. And I think that's what the coach is a little upset about why it was throwing so hard.
Baseline grounder goes to Andrews. Haney dribbles right side. Williams goes to work, drops it in over top of the head there of Kuhn. Out of bounds, so it will be Rittman ball.
Yeah, Williams had the right idea right there. Just a little late on that pass, and her teammate wasn't expecting it.
Looks like Higgins will come in for Kuhn. Coach John Hollowell getting things organized now for the Indians. 18-12 is the Conotton Valley lead. 6:50 to go in the second. Right side, Ramseer's going to drive baseline underneath to Frame. Loose ball somehow goes into the hands of Hollowell, who's fouled on the shot. She'll go to the line. To the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. Been a place that they've been often so far this first half, Shannon.
Yeah, they've made a lot of trips there, and if you're looking for some home loans or a car loan, Make a trip to First Federal.
First free throw will not fall through for Hollowell. Next attempt, a little bit long off back iron. Williams hustles down the rebound, her third. Up the court, tip ball, but it gets to Haney. Haney will now bring it up. Tries to work on the left side, lost the handle out of bounds. Hollowell cut her off on defense. Now it's a Rockets turnover.
Yeah, just a little bit of pressure right there. Met her out there and kind of forced her into a turnover.
Indians ball. Of course, coming up later on today, 3 more high school broadcasts going on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Looking forward to bringing you all those. Also, Claymont Super Duels, high school wrestling. Shot there, not going to go for Hollowell. Bounces back into the hands of Frame, who's true from about 15 feet away. Carly Frame knocks it down, and she's got 8.
And five rebounds.
6 now will bring it up the court. Cut off by Hollowell. Stops, pops on the left block, no good. Battle for the board. 6 somehow comes up with it, whistles, and a jump ball again. It will be Indians ball.
Yeah, 6, she did a nice job getting in there and getting that rebound, but she kind of had it down low, and Rittman, they're like hungry vultures when you drop that ball.
Now a 4-point ball game. As we said, the Claymont Super Duels, Blaze and Keith getting things underway this morning at about 9. Not sure where they're sitting right now in that event. Drive to the rack, no good for Frame. 6 grabs another rebound. Batted ball, knocked away from Ramseer. It will go Rockets' way as Ramseer knocked it off of 6's hands. She's got 4 rebounds and 4 points tonight, Shannon.
Yeah, she's having a nice game.
Inbound play to Higgins. She'll try to dribble through a double team, lost her footing, but whistles in a foul in the backcourt.
Yeah, they're letting them play a little bit today, but they couldn't let that one go right there. She kind of got chopped and hit the deck pretty hard.
3rd foul now on Ramseer.
Yeah.
She'll take a breather. Rufner will come back in.
Yeah, we still have 5:45 to go in the second quarter. Rockets lead 18-14.
Haney comes up, works right side. Higgins so far held out of the scoring column. She does have 2 assists. Haney is doubled. Now she'll go to Higgins, who will dribble with the right. Stops and pops to the corner. 6 is rejected from the side as Frame sends it out of bounds.
Luckily, that ball went far enough out of bounds that 6 couldn't get it because she actually made a jump to try to save it.
Carly Frame with 8 points, 4 boards, 2 steals, and a block. She's doing a little bit of everything for the Indians. Inbound play to Higgins. She'll step into a 3-pointer, left it short. Baltzley's going to grab her second rebound. Now she'll try to go coast to coast. Stops and pops and shots no good, but whistles in a foul.
Yeah, Higgins should have followed her shot down here. She probably would have got her rebound and had another opportunity, but she kind of just watched it, and Baltzley slid in there and got that rebound.
Chavi Baltzley back to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. Sitting on a 6-point outing to this point. First one will come up short. She does have a pair of rebounds, as we mentioned. Of course, you have plenty of time to come out here today to enjoy any of the high school basketball games going on from the Rocket Center here in Bowerston. Next one is up and good for Baltzley. Makes it a 3-point contest. Always fun to come out here for this event, Shannon, and let's be honest, it's a rather rainy day here in Z Country, so what better way to enjoy it than inside with some high school basketball is a turnover for the Rockets.
Yeah, I'm sure the mud was looking a little dry out there in your neck of the woods, so Mother Nature decided to help you out.
You know it wasn't, because you were just down in my neck of the woods this week.
Yeah, and I told you.
Slipping, sliding everywhere.
I'd rather drive in the snow than driving what I had to drive in.
Baltzley works left side into the hands of Hollowell. She'll drive baseline, run out of room. Nice job by 6 defensively again. Andrews on defense, actually kind of a pseudo double team with Haney. Hollowell now has it high elbow, back to Baltzley. Baltzley has it ripped away by Haney, who just steps right in front of her and steals it. Left side, stops and gets Baltzley to run past her, and Leah Haney's got 3.
Nice job by Haney right there, and I was just getting ready to say that the Rockets have kind of toughened up that defense a little bit, and then Haney gets that steal.
Baltzley was trying to figure out where to go with the ball. Haney just walked right up to her and just picked her pocket. Slung right side, Rufner now tie up, and Haney and Baltzley whistles in the tie up. That should go Rockets' way. And it will. Haney with quick defense, quick hands again.
Yeah, nice job right there. Just reached in there and grabbed it, and Baltzley wasn't going to let it go without a fight.
A couple of Rockets players need to get the shoes tied as we'll get underway again. Rittman's now kind of taken off that backcourt pressure on the inbounds.
Yeah, they kind of went into a zone defense here.
Kind of a 2-3 zone underneath as Williams goes out to Higgins, pops into the corner. 6 goes back to her, tip ball, and it's going to go out of bounds and stay with the Rockets as Kendall is going to be the guilty party, although she was some good defense as she denied it from Higgins. Rockets to inbound. Williams goes out to Andrews. Gives it to Higgins, who dribbles a few times to the right, gets a screen into the three-point shot, no good. Hollowell rips down the rebound, her third. Indians up the court and the other way, and an errant pass to Baltzley out of bounds. It'll go right back to Conotton Valley.
Yeah, there's a lot of times that both of these teams just kind of need to slow down on offense as they're bringing it up court. You're trying to push the issue, and you're creating your own turnovers.
Hollowell out and Hovest back in. Halfway gone through the second. Wow, a First National Bank of Denison halftime report upcoming. Ball hits the deck. Players hitting the deck as well. Hovest and Williams wrestling for it. Now we've got 4 players on it. And whistle, jump ball, and it goes Rittman way.
Should have kept track of how many jump balls we were going to have in this game because it's going to be a lot.
Up the court, here comes Baltzley. Stops, works to the left. Out to Kendall. Back to Baltzley. 3 high, 2 low for Rittman on most of these possessions. Off the fingertips of Frame, out of bounds. Another Rittman turnover. Yeah. So on offense, running 3 high, 2 low, and a 2-3 zone on defense. Just trying to find this open space and also try to get the Rockets' defense sleeping.
Yeah, well, the Rockets' defense has really come to life here in this quarter. They can they've created quite a few turnovers. Now they just got to capitalize on them.
Higgins in the high elbow, picks up her dribble. She's cut off. Doesn't have a dribble. Whistles, and a timeout there for Coach Eric Leggett. It'll be brought to you by the Cush Financial Group.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. 3:20 to go before halftime. 5-point lead for the Rockets. Get subscribed to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel today. Get notified anytime we go live. High school basketball here from Bowerston, but also later on tonight with WJER Shannon, a big out-of-conference clash for boys basketball as Dover plays host to Highland at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, and that should be a good game. It's been a good game the last couple years, and we all know what kind of animal Highland is.
Higgins drives the lane, couldn't get the shot to go, but is fouled. That'll be with our sister station, WJER. Speaking of our sister station, coming up in Game 2 in the Conotton Valley Classic, Lindsley meets Riverview. And WJER's Bill Morgan will join us here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Yeah, Bill Morgan will get to work with the boss, Adam Saweski, Adam Alphabet, Adam.
Just Adam. First one from Higgins. Rattles off the rim, no good. Higgins still looking for her first points of the game, Shannon. Not something we were expecting.
No, she's struggling a little bit on offense, but defensively she's done some good things.
And we had a pause there as Hollowell will get checked back in. Rufner will come out.
Yeah, the buzzer rang and Higgins had the ball, and she's looking around and trying to give the ball back to the official. She did the right thing.
Mm-hmm. Things you expect out of a senior, I believe, 4-year starter for this Rockets team. Next one from Higgins, rolls in and out. Williams with the offensive board. Now she loses it, whistles, and a tie-up jump ball. Stays with the Rockets.
Yeah, good job by Williams right there to get it. Like I said, she lost it, and then they jumped on her to tie her up, but that jump ball arrow stays with them.
Williams inbounds deep. Higgins, long three-point shot, no good. Offensive board for Haney. Goes out to Williams, now back to Higgins. Higgins going to work with the right. Stops and pops in the mid-range, off left iron, no good. Battle for the rebound. Frame comes away with it. Frame left side, 5 rebounds for her. Three-point bomb the other way, a little bit too long. Knocked out of bounds by Baltzley, so it goes with Conotton Valley.
Yeah, Baltzley was trying to get around Higgins right there, and she got her hands on the ball and knocked it out of bounds.
Kendall sits. Kelsey Hollowell back in. Williams inbounds to Higgins, who's double-teamed in the backcourt. Pushes it up to Haney. They break through the pressure. 3-on-2 now for the Rockets. Haney right down Broadway and scores. Nice job by Leah Haney, who's now got 5. 7-point lead for the Rockets. 2:20 to go in the first half. Other games coming up tonight. We mentioned the next one, but also we'll have highly anticipated showdown between Garraway and Coshocton coming up in boys basketball as Frame knocks it down along the baseline.
Yeah, that's a rematch of a game a couple years ago that Garraway won in the tournament that sent them down to regionals.
Stolen by Frame the other way. Her shot won't go. Rebound Kindle, and she is also going to come up short. Taken away by Baltzley. Ball still loose. Still battling for it. And finally, Frame's going to come up with it. Hits the deck. Now whistles, and we're going to have it over and back there. They're going to say Rittman went over and back. Boy, a lot of scrambling for the ball.
I thought there for a minute we were out on the football field watching a football game.
Rockets ball as they'll bring it up. Across the timeline, it's Haney. Right side, Higgins. Again, we always come back to the whole thing about basketball not being a contact sport. Hollowell, real tight defense on Higgins in front of her own bench. Thrown back to Haney, who saves it before it goes off the timeline. Baltzley gets whistled for the foul as she collides with Haney.
Yeah, and that'll be Baltzley's second foul.
Remember, River Ramsier still on the bench for Rittman, one of their 5 starters, and already with 3 fouls in this first half. Haney now works to the right side off the shins there of Higgins. Tie-up Hollowell gets on top of it. Whistles and a timeout there called by Coach Hollowell. We'll take it with them. Brought to you by the Cush Financial Group.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
At Hartships Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartships Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
22-17, Conotton Valley leads. A minute 24 to go before your First National Bank of Denison halftime report. The first one in game number 1 of the Conotton Valley Classic here in 2026, which already sounds really weird to say.
Yeah, but I just keep thinking summer 2026 is coming.
Down low, Frame on the left block, turn, spin shot, not going to go. Higgins grabs the rebound. Tries to get through a double team, whistles, and a foul. Higgins' first board. That is the 5th team foul, Shannon, so the Rockets at the line here on out the rest of this quarter.
Yeah, and a minute and 12 left, and it seems like it's been a very long half, so they could possibly be at the foul line a lot.
Higgins still looking for her first points. She was at the free throw line a couple of minutes game time ago and went 0 for 2. Couple of dribbles for the senior for the Rockets. Her first one up and good. That could be your confidence builder right there, just seeing the first one fall through. Next one. Off left iron, no good. Bounces all the way out to Baltzley for her third rebound. Baltzley pushing the pace, drops it down low to Hollowell off her fingertips. 6 saves it, but throws it back into the hands of a Rittman player. Higgins with the rejection and the board. Higgins down to 6, back to Higgins. She'll push it up. Haney has it now. Haney works left side. Williams steps into a rhythm 3 on the other way. Left it a little bit short. Rebound for Hovest. Left side, Hollowell has it. 40 seconds to go. Lost the handle, picks it back up again. Baltzley into a three-point bomb, and she'll get it to go. Shavi Baltzley with 10.
That's her third from deep, and that cuts the lead down to 23-20.
Inbound, stolen. Baltzley off the left window, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. She's tied up by 6 whistles, and another jump ball. It'll stay with the Indians.
The Indians got a big opportunity right here to tie this game or cut the lead to 1 right before half.
Only 2 scorers for Rittman so far, Baltzley and Frame. They do the give and go on the baseline. Back out to Hollowell. Dribbles off of Baltzley, then back to her. Hollowell into the mid-range shot, no good. Rebound, Hovest goes to work down low. Back out to the right side, still loose. Collision and out of bounds on the baseline. It'll stay with Rittman. Hovest off the bench. Shannon has 3 rebounds. She's been playing some tough defense and has not been afraid to crash the glass.
No, and that's what you want. Sometimes your unsung hero comes off the bench and just gets the ball for you.
4.8 on the inbound. Baltzley in the corner. She buries it, and we got a tie ball game heading to halftime. 23-23 as we enter the First National Bank of Denison halftime report. Stay tuned. We've got your first half stats and an update out here from Bowerston. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Niedenthal & Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Niedenthal & Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Technology shouldn't slow us down. It should move us forward. At LodgeVision Technologies, we've been helping local businesses for over 12 years on US 62 in Winesburg, solving tech problems and making everyday operations easier. And we're here with custom IT solutions that just simply work. At LodgeVision, it's people first. That means service with integrity, professionalism, and genuine care. Call 330-234-5025 for your free consultation today. LodgeVision Technologies, local IT, real solutions, people first.
Hey, other guys, insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome into your First National Bank of Denison halftime report. A little chuck-a-duck going on from Bowerston. Well, you and I gave it our best shot, Shannon, from all the way up here.
Yeah, from up here.
I actually had one just hooked to the right of the target.
This one here, from up here, it's not chuck-a-duck, it's throw-a-duck.
Well, we've already figured out where the lie is, how it plays. It rolls to the right. We know that now.
Yeah, well, I had one roll to the left, and it rolled real far to the left, so I took a step to the right, and then that one rolled to the right.
Well, Big Z Sports will be participating in the Chuck-a-Duck on all 4 of our games. Having a lot of fun doing that, supporting the athletic booster clubs for all of these great area high school teams, Shannon. And just like you always say, keep supporting those booster clubs.
Those booster clubs support your kids. They're the ones that buy all the uniforms, and they get them all their drinks and stuff for the bus trips and feed them, and they do a lot of great things for your school district. So just a couple of dollars at every home event can help them out.
So at halftime, 23-all as Shavi Baltzley knocks one in from deep for Rittman. Tied it up right before the buzzer. She's got 13. Her and Carly Frame. Frame has 10 points. They have been doing all of the scoring so far here tonight for Rittman, Shannon. So if you're Conotton Valley, lock down on one, lock down on double one, and it should help you out a lot on the defensive side.
Yeah, it's that easy, right? I mean, Baltzley, she's killing you from deep. She's got 4 3-pointers. Carly Frame, she's done a lot of work inside, getting rebounds and putting up shots and stuff. So you just got to put your best 2 defenders on them, and hopefully they shut them down.
Rebounding battle in favor of the Indians so far. For Conotton Valley, their scoring has been spread out a little bit more. Delilah Williams leads the way with 11. Then you have 5 points from Leah Haney, 4 from Maggie 6, all at the free throw line, 2 from Isabella Andrews, and 1 for Isabella Higgins. You also have 5 rebounds for 6, 4 for Williams. Couple of steals, couple of assists, but there's times down for the Rockets that just looking a little disjointed. They're going to try to get in that locker room, and head coach Eric Liggett going to try to get them all on the same page.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do. You got to rally the troops right now and figure out a way to get your offense to flow a little bit better without some turnovers. Right now, the Rockets are kind of struggling at the free throw line too. They're 6 for 12 from the free throw line, where Rittman is 3 for 5. So when you get that opportunity to go to that charity stripe, you need to take those free points.
You certainly do. And the ball game as well. Defensively, we've been seeing a lot of jump balls, a lot of quick hands as both these sides kind of taking advantage of the miscues on the offensive side. There's been a lot of struggles on both of these teams putting the ball in the cup. How easy is that solved, though, when you halftime break? If the shots aren't falling today, they're not falling, you got to adjust your game plan then. You got to attack the rim more.
Yeah, you want to get inside to get a little easier shot, but the Rittman defense is kind of collapsing pretty fast when you get inside. And if you pick your dribble up too soon, they're going to wrap you up. And we've seen how Delilah Williams has a hot hand from outside, that little mid-range jumper also. So maybe try to penetrate and don't pick your dribble up so soon. See if you can flash her open, kick the ball back out. Or if you're going to go in with it, go up strong and draw the foul.
Certainly. Would be definitely a winning formula. We'll see what the second half has in store. Get subscribed to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Get your notifications on so you always know when we go live. 3 more games upcoming after this one. We've got on the way Lindsley taking on Riverview. Coshocton meets Garraway, and the Conotton Valley boys have Southern. But we got 2 more quarters in girls high school basketball to kick off the Conotton Valley Classic on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
There's something special about Newtown Mall. It's more than just a place to shop, it's where the community comes together. Whether you're finding the perfect gift, meeting up with friends, or just enjoying a stroll through your favorite stores, it's a great time anytime. With local favorites, familiar faces, and new experiences waiting around every corner, there's always a reason to visit. Stay connected and see what's happening. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram or visit newtownmall.com today.
Newtown Mall, a great time anytime. Newtown Mall, this town is your town.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms, family, food.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. 23-all in this opening game of the Conotton Valley Classic. Shannon, something that's really cool about this, you can stop in today, get a ticket for a game at a normal, ticket admission price. But how about you could come in and get the full day ticket if you'd so prefer. So basically for the price of 2 games, you get all 4 games.
Yeah, and you come in, watch all the games. You can have dinner here. The concession stand's fully running. You can chuck a duck. You can partake in the 50-50 drawings. There's a lot of activities going on here today. And if you want, you ask the right person, I'm sure they'll give you a tour of the Rocket Center here. They will be more than happy to do so, as very proud that the Conotton Valley School District is of this great Rocket Center. And a great way to highlight it and showcase it is with this Conotton Valley Classic. 4 bowl games going on tonight, and we've got them all covered. Rockets ball to start off this second half. Leah Haney and Delilah Williams, the leading scorers for their team right now. The the sophomore for the Rockets will work it up to start things off. Works left side down to Williams at the free throw line. Couple hop steps in the lane, tries to throw it out, whistles and a foul underneath. I think Hollowell got her. Yeah, we're starting right off where they left off in the first half. Is the Rittman, they got called for quite a few fouls there in that first half.
10 seconds in, their first team foul as Williams goes out to Higgins in the right corner. She's doubled. Higgins going to try to dribble baseline, has to throw it off of the Rittman player in frame as she was caught.
Yeah, a smart play by Higgins right there, because she got trapped out there, and then she dribbled herself further into the corner right there and thought it was going to be bad news for her, but she had to heads up to be able to dribble it or knock it off the defender.
Williams out to Higgins from way downtown, and it's not going to catch anything as it goes out of bounds. Rittman ball.
Yeah, she wasn't real happy with herself after that shot. She kind of was coaching herself walking down the court.
So here comes Baltzley across the timeline, pops it inside to Hollowell. Now back out. Thought about a three-point shot, did Kindle. Now she'll have it in the corner again. Steps into the three, a little bit long. Higgins is going to get the rebound. She's doubled in the backcourt. Now dribbles around Baltzley. Higgins with pace. Now will slow it down. Hit from behind. Frame's going to get the steal. Her third swipe. Here comes Baltzley. Hop in the lane over 6. No good. Rebound into the hands of Andrews. Rockets will bring it up with 6 on the right side. Stops, goes down into Higgins. Higgins grabbed by Baltzley on the left block. Still loose. Still loose. Scramble for it. Now finally picked up by the Indians. Now another tie-up. Andrews is going to get it. Whistles and a foul on Andrews. I believe it was Ramseer, who's back in the game, who got credit for that steal. She's got the three fouls. So she'll be working on trying not to get into more foul trouble this second half. First team foul now on Conotton.
I don't know about you. I'm trying to work, and I got all these people sitting around me with food, and I'm getting distracted.
Oh, there's more nachos that have made their way up here. There's whistles and a travel. Ramseer got caught in between, was trying to throw it back to Kendall. I think you and I are going to have to sample the loaded nachos here in a little bit.
Oh, I'm definitely going to go support the Booster Club here as soon as this game's over.
Also want to thank the Conotton Valley Athletic Department for great hospitality. Always great to see Athletic Director Eddie Marsh and company. Hollowell rejects it from Williams, now taken away by Baltzley. Up the court, Hollowell dumps it left side. Ramseer in for two, and Rittman leads.
Nice job by Hollowell right there as they got the ball to her, and she's seen her teammate come flashing by her, so she just laid it in her hands, and she goes up for the shot.
Through the hands of Williams, a Rockets turnover. Whistles here and a timeout for Coach Eric Liggett. We'll take it with him. Brought to you by the Cush Financial Group.
In basketball, a game can be won or lost with the right call. Real estate is no different. Hi, this is Gian McInturf, and when it's time to buy or sell a home, the right call is to McInturf Realty. For over 30 years, our team has delivered results, making us your trusted local real estate choice. We're grateful for your continued support and are ready to help you make the right moves in real estate. Visit us online at McInturfRealty.net. Make the call to McInturf Realty.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, 25-23. Rittman leads Conotton Valley High School girls basketball on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Coach Liggett wanting to talk things over. Shannon, he saw something he wasn't happy with there in that start of that second half. A little bit slow energy, not really up and at him for the Rockets.
Yeah, he brought him over kind of just to get them all on the same page. You know, sometimes if everybody's on a different page, it's not a real good book.
Up the court now comes Kendall across the timeline. She'll look to the right side. Ramseer back in the game, got her first two. Throws it down low. Kickball as Higgins puts her boot up through it. Does reject it down low as they were intended to try to go to Lily Hollowell, who's still looking for her first points of the game. Currently sits with 3 rebounds.
The Rittman Indians, they really got on a roll with about 2.5 minutes to go in that second quarter, and it continues here into the third quarter.
Frame goes in. Williams wrestles it away from her, lost her footing. Hollowell ties up with her, whistles and the jump ball. It will go Indians' way.
Yeah, the Rittman coach was kind of wanting a traveling call right there, but I don't think Williams really had full control of it when she fell to the floor.
I think it was more just sitting in her lap. Inbound play. Back out. Baltzley from the corner for 3. Left it short. Andrews wrestles away the rebound, and now we'll throw it to Williams. Nice-looking board there for Isabella Andrews, the junior. Williams out to Haney, who will run point again. Left side, Higgins now takes it up high. Works it in down low to Williams at the free throw line. Williams hop step in the lane, ripped from behind by Holloway. Jump ball, stays with the Rockets. Hollowell just put her hand right on top of it.
Yeah, and that's what you do. If they're going to lay it back far enough to where you can get your hand on it, just put your hand on it and stop the forward momentum of the ball, and you're going to get a jump ball every time.
Williams to inbound for Conotton Valley. Out to Higgins off of her fingertips. Still loose. Battle for it. Into the hands of Ramseer. Nope, she lost it too. Haney has it across the timeline. Up to 6 on the right side. Maggie 6 on the baseline. Into a cutting Higgins for 2. Isabella Higgins with her first field goal. Another nice play for Maggie 6.
Yeah, Maggie 6 just seems to be in the right place at all the right times.
Tie ball game. 5:20 to go in the third. Down to Hollowell at the free throw line. Once a backdoor cutting frame. She'll go from the left block. No good. Higgins knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Rittman. Good looking move there as Hollowell actually directed traffic and pointed her player down the baseline.
I thought she was telling her to go meet the great Bob Glasgow.
Veteran official Bob Glasgow down there on the baseline doing this first game from the Conotton Valley Classic. Frame will kick it in. Hollowell steps into a three-point shot a little long. Ramseer runs down the rebound. Baltzley steps into the shot, no good. Andrews rips away another board. Isabella Andrews really battling on the glass in this second half to start it off. Haney now works left side into Williams, finds a cutting Andrews who cashes in for 2.
Yeah, nice job by Andrews right there to kind of catch that ball and spin and put it off the glass.
27-25 in favor of the Rockets. Williams now working a little bit more on that distributor role here in the second half. Kindle cut off. They go Ramseer, cross-court Baltzley. Working it up high, back and forth as Kindle will drive on Higgins. Poked away from her. It'll stay with the Indians.
Yeah, the Indians do a nice job of moving the ball out in the perimeter. They move it around pretty fast to try to get a lane to be able to drive to the hoop.
Baltzley for the inbound. Goes out high, rejected by Andrews. Baltzley will run it down, though. Rips it away from the double team. Out to Rufner. Now, Hollowell passes right to Baltzley. Indians on offense, trailing by 2. Get some open space on the right. Frame on the baseline jumper, no good. Higgins runs down the board, her fourth. Up the court, left side. Haney has it. Now back over to Higgins. Steps into the 3, and that one's just a little bit off left iron, no good. Rufner with the rebound. Baltzley. Out high at the volleyball line, left side. Hollowell down low to Frame. Frame on the left block. Couple of dribbles, bounces it in, no good. Higgins gets the rebound, whistles, and a foul. Higgins now with 5 rebounds. You've got 3 different Rockets players with 5 boards right now.
Yeah, they're doing a lot better this half, collapsing to the glass and getting the rebounds.
Williams inbound play, finds 6, a long 2-point shot, rattles off the rim, no good. Frame gets the board, her 7th. And now down the other way. I missed what happened, Shannon.
Well, I think that all the Rockets players thought that they got the rebound. They all went down the court and left the one teammate up there to take on 4 players.
Thrown away by 6. That one's stolen by Rufner. Andrews got another board in that sequence. Frame will have it, so it's a tie ball game again. I didn't see who scored it either, as Baltzley will step into the 3. It rolls in and out.
Frame scored that last point. That's one where they all took off down the court, and Frame just was there, and they gave the ball to her. She laid it off the glass.
Haney gets through the pressure. Higgins now shuffle steps to the right. Williams head fake, steps into the mid-range, back out. 6 steps into the 3-point shot. That's off front iron, no good. Rufner gets the board, her 4th. Whistles a tie-up and a jump ball. It stays with the Indians. Ramseer to come back in for Rittman. Rufner will come out. Rittman to inbound with Frame, who's now got 12 points. Her and Baltzley continue to be the offensive force driving Rittman. Although we might have our count wrong, Shannon. Oh, Ramseer now with the 2 as well. I forgot about that. Hollowell works down low. Frame on the baseline. Steps back after clearing a little bit of space. No good. Andrews with another rebound. She's got 5 of them, 4 of them coming in this third quarter alone. Higgins right side to Williams. Throws it back to the top of the key. And Haney will run it down. Now she's trapped. Whistles and a timeout for head coach Eric Liggett. We'll take it with them, all thanks to the Cush Financial Group.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. 27 all, 2:13 to go in the third. And Shannon, rebounding battle has tightened up a little bit more, but still for the Rockets, both Baltzley and Frame continue to be a real problem as they power in this Indians offense. Conotton Valley doing a little bit better job in terms of the ball movement, but right now, outside of Williams, they got to have somebody step up in a big way to be a primary scorer.
Yeah, and like you said, right now they got to find an answer for Carly Frame. Defensively, they got to get in her face. She's got left alone a couple times, and I was able to make them pay for it.
Andrews back out to Higgins. Zone defense from Rittman. Stepping into the shot. That one was rejected. Whistles on the tie-up. Still no whistle. They go into Andrews, who steps into it, no good. Williams runs down the offensive board. She's doubled underneath, looks for room, throws it back to Andrews out high over the head of Higgins. Baltzley's going to run it down for the steal. She'll go off of left block and score as she rolls it in.
Yeah, nice job by Baltzley right there to just go after that ball.
Out of bounds off of a Rittman player, so Conotton Valley keeps the ball. Shot for Aurora. Miller was rejected on the other end. She got out of there. Higgins up the court, lost the handle. Baltzley with the steal, her second. Now down the court, Baltzley is fouled from the side by Andrews.
Yeah, you can see that the girls that are on the court most of the time are starting to get tired. They're starting to get a lot of hands on the hips and timeouts, and I think that's kind of forcing them into some mistakes.
29-27 Indians lead, and Cecilia Adam will come back in. She'll give Andrews a break. Baltzley, a 15.3 board game so far. Stops, goes to the left side into the hands of Hollowell. She'll step into the shot, no good. Higgins with the rebound. She's doubled immediately on her own baseline. Has to throw it the other way. Tip ball, it'll stay with the Rockets. Boy, the moment that Higgins gets her hand on the ball, Shannon, they are immediately double-teaming her every time.
Yeah, they know that she's the primary ball controller, and they know that they've frustrated her a couple times and forced her into some turnovers, so that's why they're trying to get to her quick.
Now Conotton Valley breaks through the pressure. Left side, it's Miller back out. Haney now has it. Trying to set up their offense. Higgins' three-point shot's too short. Rebound into the hands of Hollowell, who will come away with it. She'll work, push it up, throws it to Baltzley off of her fingertips out of bounds. It goes back with the Rockets.
And I was getting ready to say it as we watch her coach do the same thing. He wanted to know why she tried to throw it across court. You had the lane. All you had to do was make a move and go.
Huge thanks to our presenting sponsors of high school basketball all season long, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, the Kime Company, and TMK Valley Propane, as Ramseer steps in front of it with the steal, tries to cash in down low, does Frame, no good. Haney gets the rebound, loose ball, whistles, and it will stay with the Indians as Frame with the hustle play.
Yeah, Ramseer, she read that one like a defensive back, looking at the quarterback. She's seen it coming. She stepped right in front of it and gave Rittman the ball back.
Hollowell on the inbound, throws it long. Higgins comes up with the board. In her face is Baltzley, pushes it up the court. Hollowell has it. Hollowell with the steal. Now another steal the other way as it's Leah Haney who will go in off the right block and score. Big play there for the sophomore. Back to a tie ball game with 30 seconds to go. Baltzley stops, pops to the right. Frame, baseline, drive on Higgins. Baseline pass, stepping into a mid-range, no good. Higgins and Ramseer both collide. Looked like it was off of Ramseer, and it was. Kindle's shot just a little too long. Hovest will come in. Hollowell will sit for Rittman. Miller will take a breather. Kuhn back in for the Rockets. Final 15 seconds as the Rockets will hold for last shot. Final 15 seconds of the third, I should say. Higgins out high. Goes to Haney. Works up to the top of the key. Zone defense has a player open underneath, but instead they'll go to Higgins. Higgins steps into the mid-range floater, and it's good. At the buzzer, Isabella Higgins hits for her 5th point and gives Conotton Valley the 2-point lead. On to the final frame of game number 1 here from Bowerston.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Back to Bowerston in the Rocket Center. Here in the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, final 8 minutes of game number 1 of the Conotton Valley Classic. Shannon, a big shot for Isabella Higgins, who steps into the mid-range. She's been struggling offensively tonight, but that could end up being a massive bucket here as we go to the final frame.
Well, yeah, she needs to get warm and get going because Williams has kind of been shut down here in the second half, so Haney and Higgins has had to pick up the slack a little bit.
Williams was fouled underneath as she was trying to make the spin towards the baseline. That foul going to be called on Grace Hovest, who's got 3 fouls off the bench. Higgins will try to break open to the corner. Williams has to go out to Kuhn, who gets it away. Kuhn looking for room, trying to get rid of the ball. Now she'll lose it. Whistles, tie up, and it will be Indians' ball. 31-29, Conotton Valley leading. We mentioned a big thank you to all of our presenting sponsors, but also a big thank you to the Claxon Communications crew making our YouTube live stream possible today. Now out, knocked away by Williams, but it'll stay with Rittman. Work it down to Frame. Higgins on the double team, knocks it out of her hands. It will stay with the Indians.
I guess I'm not sure. I didn't really notice right there if Frame... Did she lose her dribble? Because she could easily have spun right there and dribbled towards the hoop.
Had something written wrong on my roster sheets there, Shannon. Hold on, we'll get to that momentarily as that's a little long. Maggie Six gets the rebound. Bella Six out on the court, number 14. Down with Leah Haney, and she is fouled on the transition by Baltz. Actually, take it back. It's going to be a travel for Haney. So our apologies to Bella Six.
Yeah, her number
actually subbed out.
Yeah, her number is not even on my roster.
Up the court comes Kindle. Kindle goes to Baltzley, but it's taken away by Haney, who anticipated the pass. She's got 4 steals. Off the left block, won't go. Higgins can't grab a hold of it as she'll knock it out of bounds. Back to Rittman. Frame inbounds. Kindle now running point. Up the court, Lily Kindle held scoreless so far. She'll go down to Frame on the baseline. Nice defense from Maggie Six. Out to Haney as she almost gets the steal. Baltzley's going to foul her, though. And if this were the NBA, Shannon, could have almost been that clear path foul.
Yeah, she.
But obviously won't be in high school.
She just reached up and slowed her momentum down and got the foul, and that's her 3rd foul.
Baltzley, the team leading scorer right now. Rockets still with the 2-point lead, having a chance to stretch it further. Haney, a hop step, a drive. Finds her way through traffic and drops it in. Nice job by Leah Haney being patient, working through the defense, and she's now got 9.
Yeah, Haney's done a lot here in the second half. Her defense has been good. She's been solid. She's got herself a couple rebounds, and then, like I said, offensively, she's been the one doing the work.
Frame down low on Williams. Can't get the shot to fall. Higgins wrestles away the rebound. Jump ball. It's Conotton Valley ball.
Yeah, Higgins got the rebound, and as soon as she spun, Frame was right there and get the jump ball. But like you said, it's going to stay with the Rockets, and now Rittman's going to come out and put the press on, trailing 33-29 with 6:08 left in the game. They got to try to create some turnovers.
Hollowell in for Kindle. Williams pushes it down the court to Higgins. She's doubled, whistles, and a tie-up. Back to Rittman now on the jump.
Yeah, and Ramsey, she was ready for it. She knew the ball was going to come over. As soon as Higgins caught it and turned to come down with it, she was right there.
That's what reading the scouting report will get you, because they've obviously been ready for that. Again, they've doubled Higgins every single time. Ramsey to the right. Frame from 3, falls short. Rebound into the hands of Maggie Six. Six gets through contact, stops, pushes it up the court, into the hands of Haney. Nice pass. Haney with a crossover move. Left side, stops, pump fake, puts it up, and is hacked by Hollowell. And now Leah Haney goes to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line.
You can't say enough about how well of a job Maggie Six has done tonight. She's not in the scoring column. I mean, she's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. She got 4 points, but she just seems to be in the right spot at the right time to help her defense.
Haney's first free throw is good. She's now got 10. I've got 6 down for 7 rebounds. I don't know how many you've got, Shannon.
Well, I only got 5. But
well, we'll split the difference and say 6 then. 6 for 6. As Haney's next one rattles through. She's now tied with Delilah Williams with 11 points.
Take that back because I was too busy talking and I didn't write her down for her last rebound down here, so I have her for 6 rebounds. So
Whistles and a timeout there for Coach Hollowell. We'll take it with them here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. 5:36 to go here in the final frame. Rockets stretching their legs a little bit, Shannon. Now a 6-point advantage.
Yeah, they got to find a way to get a stop on defense right here. You're 5.5 minutes away from your first win of the year on your home court, so you got to do things right here for the last 5 minutes.
Off the fingertips of Baltzley, trapped in the corner, throws it back in. Hollowell has it, turns around. Frame is rejected by Higgins. Nice job by Isabella Higgins up the court. Here goes Haney down to Williams on the right side. Lost the handle, but it will go back to Higgins. Higgins going to drive with the left. Pops out to 6. Extra pass to the right side. Williams not going to force the 3. She's in the corner, dribbles around it. Stops, throws middle. That's Andrews. Back out. Higgins thought about the 3 and said she'll drive and has to reset as that zone defense comes into play again. Andrews' mid-range shot's no good. Williams with the board. Puts it up on the baseline, left short. Hollowell with the rebound. Frame runs point, throws it in to Hollowell off of her fingertips out of bounds. Goes back with Conotton Valley. For Rittman, those are the opportunities you got to convert on.
And a little bit of a long pass right there off her fingertips, but Maggie Six was coming over in defense, and it kind of held her up from getting that ball.
Inbound play to Higgins. She'll hit the deck with Hollowell. Whistles in a tie-up. Jump ball again. Possession arrow for the Rockets.
Their coach is kind of wanting to foul because he kind of felt that Higgins fell on top of her.
I think also he's saying about, with it being a jump ball, he's saying Hollowell had both arms, one on the top, one on the bottom. It was just Higgins who had her hand on top of the ball. Regardless, it'll stay with the Rockets. Haney down low to Williams in the free throw line. Back out to Higgins, who will step in a rhythm. 3-point shot, no good. Long rebound and a wise play there for Kelsey Holloway, who could have tried to save it, but her momentum would have taken her out of bounds.
Yeah, and sometimes those are the smart decisions you need to do on the court.
Baltzley will check out, a little hobbled here, as Kendall will come back in for her. So Kendall, still looking for her first points, will run the point. Works to the right side. Ramsier goes down on the baseline to Frame. Frame on Higgins. Back out. Kendall runs in just behind the free throw line and will go out of bounds on the baseline.
Yeah, that Higgins and Frame battle is getting a little intense now. Coming down to the end of the game, nobody's going to budge, and nice defense by Higgins there to force Frame back out.
Inbound to Higgins, off of Ramsier. Higgins gets through it. Left side, she works back out, 6 with a screen. Here comes Williams. Fastballs it down low to Haney, who just came in through the baseline on the left side. And she's got a team-high 13, and Williams got her second assist. That was a pretty-looking play.
Yeah, like you said, nice job by Williams right there to see it, but Haney was smart enough to cut towards the hoop, and Williams was able to find her.
Now Haney's going to jump the pass and get her 5th steal. Nearly lost it, but it was run down by Andrews. Haney whistles in a foul as she'll hit the deck. Leah Haney has really come alive in this second half. To your point, Shannon, with the 13 points, but 5 steals might be even more important.
Yeah, she's been the Rocket team here in the second half. It's a game of halves for these Rockets. Delilah Williams in the first half, Haney here in the second half. They got some players that's helped in other areas, but those two girls have really stepped up trying to help their team get that win.
37-29. Next, Rittman foul will actually put Conotton Valley in the bonus. They work it down low to Williams, rejected there by Hollowell, and it'll go into the hands of Ramseer. Down the court, right side, back to Ramseer. She'll step into a long three-point shot, no good. Kendall will hustle down the rebound. She'll throw it baseline, in between the legs, and it goes to Frame. Now out to Baltzley. Left block, too strong, no good. Hollowell and Williams tie up with whistles. Jump ball again, stays with the Indians. Kendall's third rebound.
Rockets with an 8-point lead. 3:15 to go in the game.
Hollowell left side. Baltzley left open for three, pushes it long, bounces down to Frame. Frame tries to throw it back. It's Higgins who will come away with the steal. Pushes it down the court. Williams going to try to run it down, and she will. Nearly dribbles it out of bounds. Now she has to work it up to Andrews. Andrews wants to go back to Williams. Whistles, and Baltzley and Andrews tie up. Now a jump ball goes to Conotton Valley. So Higgins with her, that was her first steal the other way. She got a pair of blocks before that. Haney between the legs, works to the left side. Now works back right. Kendall comes out on defense. Higgins drives to the top. Left side, 6. She's going to try to drive baseline. Gets past Frame, steps into it, just rolls off the rim, no good. Ramseer and Andrews battle, and Andrews poked it out of her hands. Final 2:38 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bill Morgan and Adam Soweski coming up for Lindsley versus Riverview right after we get this one wrapped up to start off the Conotton Valley Classic. Down low, Frame on the left block. Turnaround jumper's not going to go. Higgins gets through the contact. He gets the rebound. Whistles in a tie-up as Hollowell knocks her down. They're going to call a foul.
Yeah, and that'll be the 5th foul on Rittman.
That'll put Higgins at the line. She's got 8 rebounds now. Offensively, hasn't been the best of days for Higgins to this point, but doing a lot of the things outside of scoring the basketball. Every team, you got to have a player who steps up in that role.
Yeah, and sometimes the points isn't what matters. It does in the win, but as a teammate, you just got to do what your role is for that night or that afternoon.
Higgins, his first one from the First Federal Community Bank free throw line is good. Hollowell will sit. Hovest will take the spot of Ramseer as she'll come back out to run guard.
And Higgins is one of the few girls on the court that hasn't left the court the whole game.
I do not believe she's been subbed out once. Her and Williams, neither of them have been subbed out, I don't believe. Next one, up and good for Higgins. She's now got 7. Stretching the lead, double-digit advantage for the Rockets. Kendall on the right side, stops, fakes down low, now goes to the free throw line. Hovest going to leave it a little bit short. And battle for the board, and it goes out of bounds. They're going to say a Rittman player touched it last.
Yeah, Maggie Six was just boxing everybody out just to try to keep from getting a rebound, and somebody tried to reach around her and grab it and just knocked it on the rest of the way out.
Rockets inbound down the court, poked away there by Ramseer. Higgins was going to have a 3-on-1 the other way if Ramseer didn't punch that away. More whistles and another Cush Financial Group timeout, which will take it with them. Back for the final 2:08 right after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. 39-29, 2:08 to go here in the fourth. Conotton Valley's playing that really tight defense, Shannon, that's really helped them stretch out to this lead on their quest for their first win this year. But on top of that, They've been taking advantage of mistakes on the defensive end for Rittman. Leah Haney has played a huge part in this second half.
Yeah, Haney's done a nice job of getting the ball in transition and going down the court and laying it off the glass. And she's also helped by getting, 5 steals, I believe. And she's just done a really good job.
Haney with pressure in the backcourt. She'll now be trapped, dribbles right around it. Goes left side. That one taken away by Baltzley, her third steal. Haney now on defense on Frame. Frame on the left block. Williams got the foul there. Frame threw it too hard, but Williams took the old adage of if you're going to foul, you might as well make it count. Back to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. First team foul for Conotton Valley this quarter.
Yeah, they've done a nice job keeping their hands off of them.
Frame's first one, too long. Carly Frame, after a pretty impressive first half, been a little bit more quiet on the offensive end this second half. She'll knock down that next free throw. Another timeout taken here. Just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. Shannon, wanted to ask you because, of course, as we mentioned on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, the Claymont Super Duels, as the Claymont Mustangs hosting a litany of other teams. Everybody getting ready for a postseason run. Everybody getting ready for the tournament trail. A lot of wrestlers now competing and trying to get themselves in tip-top shape, tip-top action. Obviously, you want to win something like that with these super duels, but your main goal there for wrestling, take all of the team scores out of it, all that. You as an individual on the mat are just looking to improve every day.
Yeah, and that's what these coaches do. They got to build that schedule up to get the kids ready in the second half. So after Christmas, it gets tough. Round 1 results. Claymont defeated Fairless 59-20. Wadsworth defeated Williamston 35-33. West Holmes defeated Union Local 57-15. Round 3 results. Claymont got a win there over Wilmington, West Virginia 66-12. West Holmes defeated Fairless 68-9. Blaze and Keith doing a nice job keeping up on social media. Round 4 results. Claymont defeated Wadsworth 45-27. Fairless got a win 36-35 over Union Local. West Holmes defeated Williamston 50-21. So they're into round 5 now at the Super Duels.
On offense, Rittman's shot comes up short for Frame. Rebound Higgins, whistles in a tie-up. Possession arrow, I believe, stays with the Indians. Was a turnover to start things off for Haney, who when coming down the court caught the pass, but before getting the ball down on the court, kind of sidestep to the right. So Indians ball in the corner. Baltzley had it in and out of her hands. Battle for it. Ramseer was locked up with 6. 6 goes out of bounds, whistles. See what the call is. They're going to say it stays with Rittman as her and Hollowell collided at the baseline.
Yeah, it was either going to be a foul on Rittman or out of bounds on the Rockets, and so it is out of bounds on the Rockets.
Frame inbounds. Deep to Ramseer, who somehow keeps it away from the sideline. Kendall has it. Now out to Baltzley. Left side. Hollowell was going to flash in baseline and didn't go out for the pass. Out of bounds. Rockets ball with a 9-point lead.
I don't know how Ramseer made that catch. She kind of looked like Becker from Indiana last night making all those grabs.
Minute 20 to go here in the fourth. Haney brings it up. Rockets are going to be in no rush offensively here. Going to try to keep away from a turnover, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Run triangle up high, back and forth to keep it away from the Rittman defense. Sure enough, that's exactly what they're doing. There's whistles as Kendall's legs got tied up with Haney's as she'll fall to the ground on the foul. Haney going back to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line.
Yeah, that wasn't – she didn't attempt to foul her. She just kind of was there, and her legs got – and she tripped her, and so she'll go to the free throw line.
So you and I were, after our conversation yesterday during the Big Z Sports Show, you and I were correct about what the national championship was going to look like. Indiana dispatching Oregon, no problem at all.
Yeah, and really when I got home in the third quarter and seeing the comparison of the yards, well, both teams had the same amount of yards and everything else, but Indiana's defense just did a phenomenal job.
Right side, down low. Hollowell, one dribble, a little too strong. Ramseer with the offensive board and puts it in. 9-point lead again for the Rockets. Back and forth action, and there's going to be Kendall with the foul on the back to Williams. She'll go to the line with 49 seconds left. There's something Ohio State fans can take away with solace. Your only 2 losses on the year, Shannon, to the teams playing for a national title coming up next week.
You know, and I say both of them were by 3 points, even though the Miami game.
It says 10, but let's be honest.
You know, they let them score on that last attempt to try to get the ball back. So I still say, you know, outstanding year for the Buckeyes. Just dropped the ball.
Who certainly hasn't been dropping the ball tonight is Delilah Williams, now with 12 points as her first one was up and good. Next one rattles in and out. 6 with the offensive board, puts it up, no good. Frame gets the rejection. 6 grabs it, jump ball, stays with Conotton Valley. And there's another one of those situations, Shannon. Maggie 6 in the right spot again.
Yeah, I mean, she's going to out-hustle just about everybody on the court, it seems like here.
Haney will now try to keep it away. She's doubled. Dribbles, goes into the right corner. Andrews now back up high to Williams, and there's Baltzley again. 6 goes with her, and that's going to go out of bounds off of Baltzley.
Nice job by Maggie 6. Gets in there, tries to steal the ball from behind, causes it to go out of bounds on Baltzley.
Inbound play. Higgins now has it. Out to Higgins. Dribbles in the corner, goes to Andrews. Andrews cut off by Frame. Whistles, and I believe a timeout here for Coach Liggett, and we'll keep it right here with 20.5 seconds to go. 42-32 the lead. Looks like the Rockets going to pick up their first victory this year, Shannon, and what a great feeling for them. As Leah Haney leads the way with 15 points, Delilah Williams with 12, Isabella Higgins has 7, Isabella Andrews with 4, and Maggie 6 with 4 as well.
I was talking to the boss, man. He was giving me directions, told me I'm getting a bonus.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know where mine's coming from, though. And now he has no idea what we're talking about.
Hey, as long as he signs the check, I don't care.
Coming up, the Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show, as we'll roll straight into that after today's this afternoon's, I should say, presentation, as it will be Riverview taking on Lindsley. Bill Morgan will be jumping on here, so we'll have to award our McInturf Realty Player of the Game probably in record time.
Well, and the funny thing is we kind of already got it picked out for both teams. We just got to see who wins.
We know we have a circle on both rosters at this point. So Rittman will come out. It is Conotton Valley ball, though. Rockets. Would you say? I mean, both teams have hustled tonight. Would you say Rockets have out-hustled the Indians?
I think they've out-hustled them here in the second half. I think the first half, the one quarter was Rockets, the second quarter was Rittman, but I think here in the second half, I think the Rockets' defense out-hustled them a lot.
Higgins goes over to Haney. Higgins lost the handle. Baltzley and Haney tie up. Whistles and another jump ball. Now it'll go Rittman way. As Ramseyer hits the deck. Oh, just looked on the backdrop here from the Rockets Center. I thought I saw something moving. Train going through right here by Conotton Valley High School.
Thomas the Train.
That doesn't look like Thomas the Train. 7 seconds to go. Rittman brings it down. Hollowell runs into the mid-range, not going to fall. Williams going to grab the board, and that'll do it for game number 1 of the Conotton Valley Classic. The Rockets pick up their first victory of the year, 42-32. Thanks in no short part to Leah Haney and Delilah Williams. Entertaining game number 1 we had here.
Yeah, just, outstanding game between both teams. Like we said, coming into this game, their seasons aren't going the way they want, but they can build off of today's game.
In the loss, Shavi Baltzley with 15 points, Carly Frame with 13. As for Conotton Valley, Delilah Williams with 12, Leah Haney with 15, Isabella Higgins 7, Isabella Andrews 4, and Maggie 6 with 4. And our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, sophomore guard Leah Haney with 15 points, 5 steals and 3 rebounds, all over the place in that second half.
Yeah, just outstanding game by Haney. She really took over the second half and helped the Rockets get their first win of the year.
That'll do it for our Bridge Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show, and coming right up, we'll hand over the mic to Bill Morgan and Adam Soweski as Riverview takes on Lindsley live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.